Hey, before we jump in, this one's really good about SEO and website stuff, but I forgot to press the record button on my P4 down here, and half of the video is pretty good audio, but the last half is excellent audio. So just wanted to give you a quick heads up on that. Good morning, Will Mosley here. Very quickly, e-commerce stores are complex. If you need them fast, go over to heywillmosley.com to get a quote. I can hook you up. Okay, jumping straight in. Today's question is, how does SEO affect social media? And the quick answer is, it's difficult to say. And what I mean by that is, maybe you shouldn't be worrying about SEO. Maybe you should be focusing on something a little bit different. So let's backtrack. Why do you need SEO? What's the use of SEO, search engine optimization? Typically, it's used to help people get them to your website. They type in buying motorcycles, and then maybe your website pops up and you have motorcycles to buy. You may be looking for dog veterinarian in your area. You type that into Google, and then your site pops up. Those are some good reasons or uses for SEO. SEO was way more obtainable, back 5, 6, 7 years ago when it was more of an early market. Now it's very complex to make a website today and then get listed in your search rankings in 30 days or 6 months or whatever. The way that you organically get listed on search engines is by consistently over time, and I'm talking about years, of providing good, valuable content. And I'm talking about long form content. People linking to your website. It is a very long game. So for the most of the people that are asking this question, who want kind of short answers or a short thing to happen, it's most likely not going to happen. You're better using your time elsewhere, and I'm going to explain. You can also pay for ads, right? That's another way to get listed on Google or whatever. But that's not SEO. That's paying for advertisements. That's paying for placement. I won't go into that. I wouldn't say it's self-explanatory, but it's like you pay for a spot, they show you for a while, someone clicks that link, they get to your website. Same as what it would be if it were organically shown. Now, I am going to talk about how you can get people to your website in a different, way more manageable, easy way. So, before you can get someone to your website, you have to have an audience. You have to have someone that actually cares. You have to have reach. And the best place to have reach or an audience is social media, hands down, by far. A lot of times when you say social media, it's almost like the same kind of feeling when you say SEO. It's like this weird place, this weird kind of like magical, mythical place that you have no clue how to actually get people to come to where you're at or visit your stuff or understand what you're about. And it's crazy, it's complex, but it's not as crazy as you may think. So the best places right now to get organic reach are going to be TikTok and Instagram by far. You can post something there and be completely new to the platform and get 100 views, get 1,000 views, get 10,000 views, just based off of just posting a piece of content. For you to pay for someone to organically see your search result in Google and then see that search result 1,000 times without paying for anything, it's fairly hard to do. I just realized I didn't press the record button on the mic, but I do have a shotgun mic, so the audio should still be okay. I'm gonna press the record so the audio is gonna get a little bit cleaner, crisper. One thing to remember. All right, this is the part where I remember to plug in the P4. So now your ears can be even happier with this clean audio. All right, this audio should actually be much cleaner and crisper, but the other one should still be fine. I'm about a foot away from the shotgun mic, so those are the places that you want to focus your energy and attention on if you're wanting to get organic reach to your website. Now, I'm going to throw another curveball in here in a minute, but let's just talk, for instance, about what our initial goal was to get to the website. So what you need to do is think about what you do. Okay, are you a photographer? Are you a mechanic? Are you a baker? What do you do? Now, don't think about how you can sell your product. Think about how you can be the TV show, the media as a mechanic. How can you make your own, in a sense, mechanic show, your own baking show, your own, I don't remember what the other example I just came up with, but I'll come with another one. Your own toy maker show, say you sell toys. That is the absolute best way you can get to the heart of your consumer. You don't want to go in hot trying to sell. You go in entertaining, giving value around the topic that you cater to. So let's say you're a mechanic, or actually I've been watching a lot of Ink Master. Let's go with tattoos. So let's say that you do really good tattoos and you want to attract people to your website where they can see your work. You could show works of your tattoo, your tattoos, which is completely fine. Do that. If, say, you were really good, maybe you were the owner of the tattoo shop, maybe, and this is what Ink Master does, they created a challenge, a competition where people come and get tatted, and of course they have to have all these different disclosures, but you can be on a much smaller scale. It's like, today I'm going to tattoo blah blah blah, this is my day, etc., etc. Or you can show literally before and after. So we're talking about TikToks, it's very quick, before after of a tattoo. Just think of it as a way of showing media, like you're the entertainment company of your own self, your media company. Don't think of it as a way of just selling. Now, here's the curveball, right? Let's say that you do start to show this information and you put your website URL in each one of these posts that you make. You're one of the reels, one of the, TikToks, and you're getting, 200 views per post or something like that. Let's just kind of be more on the, I wouldn't say on the realistic side, but like most people can kind of hit that. It just takes a little bit of posting. Like it's not a hard goal to hit, more like 10,000 or, you know what I mean? It's something pretty manageable. Let's say that each one of your posts that you're posting is now getting about 200 views. The question now, right, is why do they need to go to your website? Do they need to go to your website so that they can see your tattoo work, so that they can see your pastries, so that they can see your, services? Wouldn't it better cater to the person if you just put this information on social media so that they don't have to jump through a hoop? If they're already there, they're already seeing your stuff, you've already won. It's almost like the social media engines are the SEO, and you are already in, when they go to your page or see your post, they've already gone to your quote unquote website. It's just on social media. That's the way you can do it. Instead of trying to jump through the old Google hoop, like, it's right there. Don't try to push them elsewhere to your website. You can, let's just say you sell your product, through WordPress and you need to get them over there. You can definitely do that. But social media is going to be the gateway drug to that. Put your URL in every single post that you do, but don't be spammy. And then like every 10 or 20 of the posts, you can be like, hey, this is exactly what I do. If you need something, great. And people will really vibe with that because they recognize that you're just trying to entertain and provide good value. That's it. So this brings you back to the question of, do you actually need SEO? And I'd say it's good, right? Sending a letter in the mail works, right, to get a communication across, but is there a better way you can do it? And I think you can. All right, that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you have a really complex e-commerce store that you need me to build, I can do it fast. Go over to heywillmosley.com to get a quote, and I'll take care of you. Until next time, peace out.